All right. So, hey guys, how are you all? Hope you're having a good day, um, wherever you are. Hope it's being nice to you. I can tell you that today in Florida is not so nice. Right, it's still warm, but it's been thundering and rainy like all day, so I haven't been able to get out and do my run before my half marathon run in the morning, which I really wanted to make sure. But then the good thing is at least it's going to be a little bit cooler in tomorrow, and because it's thundering on my lap here, I've got my Yorkie who really doesn't like thunder, so he's sitting there. So if he barks, then forgive me. That's why. So if you are tuning in, say hi. Let me know where you're watching from. It will be great just to see that. So Halima, hey, how are you? That's a couple of days running. Nice to see you. So yeah, just say hi. Let me know where you're watching from. I see one heart going up already. Use the thumbs up, the hearts, the wow if you like what I'm saying, and please put comments in there and interact with me as well, because if that's where I know that I'm relating to you and I'm adding value to you and bringing you information that you want to know and that you need to know. If I don't get any reactions, I don't know whether I'm doing the right thing or not. And contrary to popular belief, I don't just like hearing the sound of my own voice. So that's where I want you to bear in. So again, if you're watching the replay, because I know not everybody is available at what is it, 5:17 Eastern time. Put hashtag replay and put some comments in there. I'll get notifications that you have been in there, and I'll come back and I will answer those for you as well. So today I wanted to just come to you and talk to you a little bit and get some opinions and if you like, a little survey about what what my goals are, my vision is, and what I'm planning to do. So, oh, Halima, you're in Nigeria. Well, hopefully it's hot and sunny in Nigeria. Well, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate that. So one of the things that I'm doing my podcast called Maximize Your Potential, and got some amazing guests that have been on there. Some amazing guests that I've recorded 3 episodes that will be going out next week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I've got two more to record with two more guests coming on, and I'm bringing a variety of guests onto that podcast that really I want to help show that everybody can maximize their potential, and help you to understand how you can maximize your potential, maybe some of the barriers or the roadblocks that exist, whether they be physical or mental, either from yourself or from other people, that stop you maximizing your potential. And just I feel it's important to hear other people, hear what they say, hear their stories as they share those, because you're not alone. I guarantee you're not alone. Whatever situation you're in, there is somebody else that's either going through that now or has been through that in the past, and probably will go through that in the future, right? So the fact that we come together and we share those stories, and I use the podcast as a vehicle for getting those messages out. But then this group, the Leadership Excellence with Chris Baker, is designed so that you can come on and interact with each other as well. So come and share your stories, share your thoughts, share what's going on in your world at the moment. Ask questions. That's what it's for. We're up to 103 members in this group now, and it's raising every week. Again, I don't want to just add anybody to the group. I want to be selective about who comes into the group. So I want people that are actually intentional about growing, that want to develop themselves, that want to add value to others. So that brings me to my vision, and my one of the things that I'm passionate about is helping our young adults of today prepare themselves for the future. Working in the corporate world for 30 plus years, I've seen where people come into the workplace and they maybe are not prepared for it, in terms of what are the expectations of them, what are the expectations of how they can proceed through the business, get promoted, what are the behaviors that they need to demonstrate, what are the leadership skills that they actually need. Regardless of whether they come in a leadership position or not, we all should have leadership skills, because I've talked before about how we are all leaders. We're all leaders because we influence other people. And if we influence other people, that means they will follow what we do. And if we've got people following us, then guess what? We're a leader. So I want to help teach these young adults these skills. So I realize that a lot of parents tell me that they don't understand their teenagers, and they say their teenagers don't understand their parents. There's a breakdown in communication. You know that they'll say, "Oh, the young today don't know how to hold a conversation," or but the young will say, "Well, my parents, all they want to do is pick on me." So there's a breakdown in communication there, and a lot of parents just don't know what to do. You know, they want to give their children a better start in life. They want them to have a better life than they've had, but they don't know how to do it. And I was one of my guests on the podcast that's actually going to be released on Friday this week was telling me how she's 45 now and she's got 3 teenage girls, and how she wants to do everything for her girls, and she was doing everything for her girls, but she wasn't doing things for herself. And the problem being with that is that yes, you're being supportive to your teenagers, but if you're not demonstrating the behaviors that you're asking them to do, then they're going to look at you and say, well, that's a bit hypocritical, right? Because people do what people see. So therefore, the Acorns to Oaks program and my solution is to bring the teenagers, so 13 to 18-year-olds, together with their parents / guardians, that we work on a program that takes them from that miscommunication, the misunderstanding, the not knowing what to do, not knowing where to start, through a process of transformation that guides them towards a life of fulfillment and significance, where they get to do what they love to do every day. You know, now in whatever job you're in now, and there's you know, I shared the other day about the Gallup survey that showed that only 15% of people are engaged in their jobs. That means that 85% are actually disengaged, or even actively disengaged in their job. And that means that in that role, there may be 10-20% of what you're doing you love, 80 or 90% you don't love. Well, wouldn't it be great if you could do that 10 or 20% 100% of the time? Of course it would. You don't need to answer that. It's an obvious answer to that question. So through this program, the Acorns to Oaks Leadership Academy, I'm going to bring methods and suggestions and teachings that help the teenagers plus their parents realize that, hey, there is a better life out there. I am worthy of more. I am capable of more. And even the parents that are in their 35 to 50 years old, that it's not too late to find a life of fulfillment and significance. It's not too late to do something that you enjoy doing every day, instead of being in that mundane rut and treadmill, the hamster wheel that we don't want to live in. Halima, yeah, we have to model to our kids doing what we want to see in them, right? That's correct. So I want to bring these two groups together. And the program is going to be a monthly subscription program. It's going to start around June. I'm going to be opening it up to founder members at a reduced price, reduced monthly price. And as long as those founder members stay active in the program, they'll get that price. Even though the price will be going up for other people, they will be locked in at that price. But here's what I want help from you guys. You know, if you've got teenagers, what is the challenges that you're facing? What are the pain points that you're facing in your life? What are the pain points that your teenagers are facing? Share those with me, because what I want to do is to be able to connect with people that have got those same pain points, and then say, you don't have to live like that way. You don't have to live with those pain points. I've got a solution and a program that will overcome those. And if you feel that you know parents of teenagers that are in that position, then invite them to this group. Or put them in contact with me. They can send me a private message or whatever. I don't want you to put their names in the thread, but send them to me directly, or you just message me with their details, and I'll be happy to contact them. I want to learn from them as to what the challenges are they're facing, and then I can show them how I can overcome those challenges. You know, when we're talking about the monthly subscription, for the founder members, it's probably going to be around about sort of either $30-40 a month, somewhere like that. The actual subscription, when it runs out properly, will be more like $60 or $70 a month. But here's the thing with the way it will work is that a parent will pay, but their child will come in free. And if they've got 2, 3, 4 children, then they'll all be in it. I'm not asking, I'm not putting a subscription for every individual person. So share those thoughts with me. You can share the pain points below if you are experiencing those pain points, and tell me what your teenagers are experiencing, because they may be telling you they're experiencing it, you may not see it. Right? But I want to know that too, because then I can look at that and say, yes, that's something that we can overcome. I want to learn that. So please share that with me. Um, if you haven't subscribed to the podcast yet, go and do so. It's Maximize Your Potential on Simplecast. There's a link further down below in this page, or send me a message. I'll send you the link. As I say, there's 12 episodes out now. There's another 3 coming out next week, another 3 the following week. Plus, I'm going to be narrating more chapters of my book, 10 Steps to Freedom. I've only done the first part of the introduction so far just because of time, but I'm going to get that done. Because my ultimate goal with that is to get it out on Audible. It's already out in paperback and it's out on Kindle, which you can get on Amazon.com. But I want it to be on Audible as well, so people can hear me talking about it, because that's where it's more passionate. The other thing, just to remind you, is starting on Monday. So it's Monday the 27th. The next 4 Mondays at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, I'm holding an introductory masterclass on developing the leader within you 2.0. We're going to cover 4 of the chapters in those 4 weeks, 1 per week. It's only going to be about an hour, because it's just an introductory, complimentary, so no charge. You just got to give up an hour of your time. And we're going to talk through, what are the principles in each of the chapter, and just discuss that as a group. There's 15 people in there at the moment. I would love to have more. If you are free, then again, scroll down in this page. There's a link to register, or send me a message and I'll send you the link to register. As I say, all it's going to cost you is an hour of your time every week for the next 4 weeks. And, hopefully you'll learn something. In fact, I'll take it, hopefully you will learn something. And again, I want to welcome our new members. We've had new members come in today, and we're getting new members coming all the time, and I appreciate that. Halima, don't have pain concerning my girls, but I don't want my girls to go through the pain I went through. Okay, perfect. That's really what parents are looking for, right? So you want to know how you can help my girls avoiding unnecessary pains. Okay, so that's something that we can definitely cover in the course, Halima, because a part of that is talking about understanding purpose, understanding vision, and then working on strategies to do so, and then learning leadership skills. So that is something I can definitely help you and the girls with. So hopefully when we do that, you'll be one of the founding members, and with that there'll be lessons every month. And then what I'll do is probably have 1 or 2 calls for general calls of lessons, but then I want to do 1 call a month, which will be for the teenagers. Right, so I can help them to understand that they can have their own life, they can have their dreams, and it's actually good to have dreams. I want them to have dreams. I want them to be able to follow that and pursue that. I want them to know that they can choose a college career if they want to go to college, a college career that is something that they want to do, that will lead to a career that they want to do. If they want to go straight into the corporate world or career, what do they want to do, and make sure they do that. So we'll be covering that in the Acorns to H Leadership Academy as well. And those calls will be, some will be on Zoom, some will be on free conference call, depending on the numbers we get in there. And all the calls will be recorded so that you can go back and listen to them in a secure online portal for the members only. So that's coming around June time. So next month I'll probably start talking more about it and opening up the founders course next month, but I want to get this information. So Halima, thanks for sharing that. Everybody else, as you're watching the replay, share it too. Ask your friends and family, if you haven't got teenagers, or maybe you had teenagers and they're out of that now, but what did they experience, right? Or maybe they're into their 20s and you're having similar problems, or maybe they're in pre-teens. It doesn't matter. The whole idea is, what are the problems, what are the challenges that you face in the pain points, and that's what I want to understand, so I can make sure that the course that I deliver, the membership I deliver, transforms you from where you are now to where you want to be, which is living that life of fulfillment, significance, doing more of what you do every day and less of what you don't love to do. All right. So again, have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your day. Wish me luck for my half marathon tomorrow. Hopefully it's not thundering and lightning. And I will catch up with you at some stage over the weekend. But be active in this group. Please be active in this group. Anyone's allowed to post. You can invite other members to the group. I do approve them. Or I have to approve them before they come in. It's not open to just anybody. It's a closed group. But if you've got somebody who wants to grow and develop and is into leadership or wants to get more into leadership development, bring them into the group. All right, thanks for now. Halima, thanks for your comments. I really appreciate it. And have a great day, everybody.